Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah,
All right, welcome tonight, Ground Pounders. We're here live at the Cedar Lake dirt track. About to kick this thing off. We got qualifying underway, and Dalton Kinney, man, gonna put it up top here. What Corey B can do right now. Chris Peters sitting in second. Let me know who your favorite drivers are out there. Who you rooting for? The Ground Pounders, UMP Modifieds. Let's see, we gotta have a couple guys go home. Tonight we are, isn't we? A little updates here in iRacing tonight. Brought out the fictitious track. I say it's fictitious. It was built. Las Vegas. Did some updates to some dirt stuff. Ended up Dalton still the man out front. Cedar Lake here. Ground pound action. So 20 go to the feature, 2 going home. Sean Powers, Tyson Crow. Bottom of the qualifying chart. Here. Should probably have about 3 heat races. And as always, 8 laps heats, gridded up, and not quite sure if we're going to have any consolations. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. We'll just have to wait and see. Hear who your favorite drivers are, though. Know who you're pulling for. Okay. Off here. Heat race 1. And who we got? Dalton McKinney. Start this one. Kevin Battery. Sean Myers there in 3rd. Brett Cottle up in 4th. Kobe Ely 5th. Bryce Dickerson there in 6th. Sean Powers 7th. Jason Crow. Round us out here in 8th. Well, we know you're pulling for yourself, Corey. No, I'm not bringing you up to commentate, man, while you on the track. Ain't happening. How many times I gotta tell people no? Drive the car, I'll bring you up here. Maybe if you crash. Eat two, alright. I guess everybody's gonna make it. They're gonna be a consolation tonight. What do you think? I mean, is it gonna be just straight everybody to the main? Two guys are going home. I know 22 was out there. Here we go, heat race 1. I figured they might be a consolation.
Green flag, green flag.
Wow. You need to concentrate on driving. Green flag, we're racing. Heat race 1, ground pounder style. Cedar Lake. And he gets a good jump out front, but he's got trouble. Myers wants it. Battle's going on back here. Never mind. We got a car upside down. Dead turtle on the track. Kobe Ely, man, he falls all the way back. Powers and company. He powers his way to third. Cottle hanging on. That was Kevin Patner. Tied down. Dickerson hanging on to fifth. That's what I would think. There's a B main. Gotta be. And he's still up front here. Got Myers trying everything he can to get there with him. Not gonna happen. These things, man, sitting sideways. Yeah. It ain't Cedar Creek, it's Cedar Lake. I guess it could be. Wait. Go. Kenny, Myers, Powers. Oh, here, Cottle trying to move his way up into third. Who you pulling for out there, Corey? Who you trying to jinx? Hey, now everybody's kind of single file. Spread out. Wrong. Back here, Kevin's made some spaces back up. We got in trouble early. There's more of a pond than a lake. Oh, hey. They call it lake. Hey, it goes over. Well, that was fast. Chris Peters, heat race 2 here. Chris Peters out front. Joshua Henson there, going to start in second. Agnes Anderson, Wyatt Wagner, Corey B. at fifth. Darcy Landon, Dixon Aaron. Tina. Say that right. Slinger. Okay. Don't see Slinger yet. Slinging mud. Catching gravel. Done. All right, Joshua Henson there with him. He race 1 went by quick. Kind of flew by. And you know, we were done. All right, let's see if Peters can get it done here. He strokes in.
Green flag.
Flag. Already 2x2. Peters gets a good jump on the inside. He's going to take the lead. Agnes back here. Anderson now battling for third. He's got Wagner on his outside. Boy B stuck in traffic back here in the back. Battles back at it for the lead though. Up front. See it right here. Anderson's got his hands full too. So it's 2x2. First and second, third and fourth. Good run. Who's going to get this one? Got Henson down low. He's going to take the lead. Got his nose out front. Like the bottom lane's coming in pretty good if it maintains. Top side though, man, is holding strong. Peters is. Gonna lose a little bit. Oh, comes Anderson on the inside. Henson takes the lead. Pound in style here. Peter's still holding that top side because I got a feeling it's going to come in. Got Corey B down there low behind Anderson. Second, third, and fourth place. Got 2 to go. Going to get the white flag this time by. One more. Here, heat race 2. Ground pounders. All Henson out front. Final time, final turn. Who's going to be? Or you got to move in him? No. Can't get it. All Henson. Peters and Anderson. Top 3. Race number 3. Got Wesley. Top spot. Dixon Slinger there in second. Brian Fisher third. Dick fourth. Tyler Dole there in fifth. Lewis Ettinger sixth. Cody Crow there in seventh. Know all about old Slinger. That guy could sling some mud. Yeah, it looked pretty good. Let's see if the high line comes in later. To redo the track, it might not. Well, Slinger. I'd set sling some mud. Make sure Trading Paint's updated. Yes, so there you go. Okay. Base truck's dropping off. Heat race number 3 about to get away. Green flag. Slinger got in store for him. Wesley says nothing. Now it's Fisher, Dickinson. Back here. By the way. Now you got a fan club out there, I know. Who's rooting for Ty? Guys out there rooting for Ty, I know. In the Slinger Nation, where y'all at? A single file top 3 right here. Best battle on the track. Got to be there for 4th and 5th. Oh, he almost hooked the back end, and then they all checked up. Ty, Crow, Dole, Ettinger. Man. Close quarter racing right here. Yeah. Logan says, yes, sir. Says, I'm the better dude. Here's the better one. I got Ty right now is hanging on to that 5th place. Oh, and as I say that, I was about to say he's hanging on 5th place spot. Then he chokes. Falls back to 7th. Slinger's still out front in this one. Wow, we talk about him and guess what? Falls apart on us. Come straighten up. Don't get celebrity shocked on us. Got Crow, Dull right here battling. All gonna be Slinger, Wesley, and Brian bringing it home. Top 3. Good run here tonight. Good run. Heat race number 3. Ah, he's having a connection issue. We do have a little B main. Remember, 2 guys are going home. So, you're not safe in this B main. Am I right, Corey? There's only 20 going. 2 will go home. I'm gonna have to. A heat race hurt. Hopefully, we can get the connection issue straight. All right, Tyson here. Who's going to get the top 2? Yep, top 2. That's what I thought. So, not much room for error here. There's only 4 drivers and 2 of them going. 2 going home, packing it up. See you later. Have a nice night. Got Colby. Is what you say when you got something. Colby. Aaron out front, Tyson. This is going to benefit the top 2 because they got the great starting position. Ty and Kobe can do.
Green, green, green.
Green flag. We're racing. Guy knows what he has to do. Well, already jumps up to the lead. That's what you got to do right there. Now, who's going to get the second place spot? Aaron's the man back there in the podium. Aaron's not giving up on that lead. Aha, yeah. Go to the concession stand and get your hot dog. I was taking that low line. Better watch out for them donuts down there. They'll get you. These are half donuts, this one. They're pulling away from this 3rd and 4th place, and the further they pull away, the more hopes of these guys getting into the feature. Unless these guys get up here and start battling. Now, my thought on it is if I'm Ron, Aaron, that is. But Aaron. The second, I'd stick to second. I'm in the feature. Still out front. Down low, he's going to see what he can come up with. Seems like the low line's still dominant. Guys are trying to drive that high line in. I think if they do, the problem is they talked about resetting the track state, so all this pushing the cushion up won't matter if they redo it for the feature. It'll go back down. So white flag one more time for the top 2. Ty, Aaron, come Ron. Ron. Boom, they're going to bring it home. That's the top 2 going into the feature. Fortunately, Colby, Tyson, going home tonight. We got a little warm up. Let's listen to these sights and sounds. We'll be back. That was quick. Each time. Okay. Got a stack field, 20 cars. Stack field. And a track that's tough. Yeah. Tough. Who we got? Dalton, the man out front. I think it's going to benefit him, whoever out front. Got the Joshua's there in second. Shane Myers, Dixon Slinger. I think if anybody can come to the front, he might be able to see. Eyes marked way back in traffic. He's going to have his work cut out.
Green flag, green flag.
Flag. Racing. Boy, we're talking about side by side. Talked about Slinger and already got somebody going
Yellow flag.
crash. Joshua. Beckett. Wow. Top guy already. Ooh. Gone. Dalton got saved there because Slinger took the lead. Might go single file on this one, but we didn't get a lap in. These guys out here going. Things loud and proud. Get everybody tuning in. We got the ground pounders tonight here at Cedar Lake. UMP modified. All McKinney out front. Green flag, we're back with some feature. Slinger's right there behind him, single file start. You got Myers in third. Everybody's up top right now. Kind of way different than what we saw in the heat races. Now they travel it back down low. I think it's going to be a two-groove track here for a few moments. Body single file. Slinger's moving in on the leader. Peter's got company. Myers, those two guys are trying to do what they can. Let's go a little further on back. He's there with it in front of him. They got a battle going on with Fisher and Anderson. I've been able to move up to 16th so far. Still got a lot of traffic to get around. A lot of dangerous stuff like that right there. Watch out for. Don't want to get caught up in somebody else's mess. They're three wide back here. They're running over the donuts. Up against the wall, beating it up on each other. Good racing going on back here in the back. Got up there on the screen. Who's that? Bryce? Uh-oh. Got battling going on up here too. Corey trying to make moves. Got it all over the track, don't we? It is 3x3x3 back here. There's Ty. How good look at his That's mugshot. We got Brent right behind him. He's usually up front. Otto is. Used to seeing him back here in the back a lot. Person back here. Battery. Oh, meanwhile, though, this guy's holding on to the lead. McKinney is, but he's got company. Slinger's there. And Slinger's going to throw it inside. Slide job City on the top side. Never mind. Here comes McKinney sliding back up underneath. That's a do-si-do roundabout. Awesome move. But McKinney's still there. Whip it up. Problem is, these two guys are whipping it up together. Back and forth, back and forth. Good race. Time Slinger gets it. The next time in, Dalton slings it back up underneath. Here we go. One puts a good slide job on one. The other one comes back with another one. Ripping the bottom. That time, Slinger did not get the slide job he wanted. Made it work that time. I think McKinney's lost his ground. We'll see if he's able to maneuver back around him. I think Slinger's now settled in. Back here in the back, see what's happening. Oh, car jumps the wall, into the wall hard. Brody Crow. Caution that, fortunately. Will happen to him. Hit the wall. Bounced off the wall, then boom! He hit the big donut. Normally a donut, kind of soft, but I would not advise anybody go and try to tackle the ones here on this track. Might be powdered. They don't taste good. Do they a little hard. Anybody's wondering, they're actually just tires, but call them donuts. Let's see, Ty's been able to make up some ground. Good little green flag run. Ty's back in 12th. 3B up to 9th. Slinger was able to make it around Kenny up here. Going dual file. Yep. Come up. He's going single file or dual.
Green.
Flag. Slinger gets a good jump. And here comes Wesley. Wesley gets a good trot off the start. Going to pull it down on the inside. Then here comes McKinney, though, closes the door on him. Back behind him, you've got Wagner, Powers, Myers, Anderson and company. Everybody's 2x2. Going off what they got back here. And you go back here, you got 3 wide racing with Fisher, Henson, Wagner and company. Oh, Corey hits the bottom side cones and Dixon. Yellow on. What was yellow for? Right here. In it. Right there. Alright, I'm gonna say that was the yellow. Oh, how, but iRacing sometimes, folks. Oh, Wyatt. Wyatt. Is up to 5th, though. Double foul again. He struck in, green flag. A good start off the jump. Out front, Kenny, though, it's a battle for second. Oh, Kenny's up in the wall. And he loses a ton of spots back in 5th. That brings Peters all the way up to 3rd. Wesley right there trying to hold on to it. They're 3 wide. They're beating and banging. Never mind, Peters falls back to 4th. Anybody's ball game right now brings Corey into the mix, too, up in the 5th. It's a 3 wide race. Meanwhile, Slinger's just walking the dog out front. Oh, they're slamming each other in these UMPs. Boom! Talk about slide job. Put him up in the wall. Oh, and again, caved the side end of the car. O-line looks like it's coming back to life. Plus in the heat races. Peters is holding on to 3rd. Corey down low. Trying to bring that thing back to life. A Slinger right now, though, he's long gone. Wagner on the 2nd. Peter. Corey. This is a good race round about this area here. I'd say from 2nd on back. Outstanding. They are 2 wide, 3 wide. Door to door, wheel to wheel. Leaving everything. Nothing on the table. Get everybody tuning in. Hit the likes and shares out there. You can appreciate it. Right now, Slinger's out front here, and the ground pounder's leading it. Or he's trying to go down low. McKinney on with him. Ensign, though, right here is tearing up the back end of Colby. Not Colby, but Corey. Still, they are neck and neck, and all cars are there, and he's around. He gone. Out. That was Wesley. Down. Okay. I think we got about 19 to go. It's some exciting racing so far. Talk about putting on a show. We'll see who's going to finish this thing out here. Right now, it's all Slinger out front. Looks like we're going single file. Green flag. Green double file. Always going single. It still benefits old Slinger. Yes, 2x2 racing. 3 wide back here too. They're still top of each other. Henson, Kenny, Corey B, Slinger out front. Peters hanging on the 2nd. Still got neck and neck. 2x2 racing. Some up top on that cushion, some down low on the bottom. Henson's going to see if he can. In the middle. What about it? early on. McKinney up front. Slinger out front. Hanging on to it. Good lead. Peters, though, hanging on to it. Kenny trying to get back up. I remember he was in second earlier on. Fell off the pace a little bit. I don't know who in the world's going to get second place. Slinger right now, unless he makes a mistake, nobody catching him. Got 9 to go. Peters right now has got a pretty good. Oh, McKinney gets up under the wall. Slams it hard. And car crashing. Caution. Lewis. Brody. Now Lewis just nowhere to go. Been interesting because now we're going single file. And Slinger gonna get that advantage out front. Can he hang on to it? And does he want to see another caution? That's the question. If I'm him, now. I want this thing to go. Straight out. You always know how that goes.
Green.
If Slinger can hang on to it. At green. Because he gets that huge dump. Slinger's there. Peter's behind him. Kenny. Everybody's kind of single file. You got to go right back here to roundabout. Look at Ty up to 7. Man, what a move. He's the hard charger of the race. 12 spots. Give it to him. He's come through the field. Just probably going to run out of time. Try to get up front, but good run through the field he's had. He's the biggest mover. Biggest losers. Shane Myers, Colin Powell. Unfortunately. That Ty, big mover, and he might get a few more. As was that Wyatt almost clobbering the wall. Did a couple cars, and Corey, man, losing some way back tonight. Find that high line. Corey said before he likes the high line. Don't know if this track is benefiting from the high line. Low line's place to be. White flag flies one more time for this man. Slinger. He's going to hold on to it. Your top 3 right there. He's going to do it. Slinger, Peters, Kenny, bringing it home. What a finish here tonight. Good run. Get him up here and get a word. All right, let's bring him up. Place man. Dalton, join the booth. Got a copy? Dalton, join the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, I'll tell you what, you was able to come home in third tonight. How was the track and car?
Yeah, track was definitely good. Once it got slick, it was just kind of get to the top. We were fast there early. I made a mistake, got into the fence. I fell back about 6th, and it was just real hard to pass. So I was happy to make it back up to third, though.
Was it more of a high line or low line dominant track? It looked like the low line was a place to be there for a while.
Yeah, they're early. I was pretty committed to the top from the start. I ran it. They're in 3 and 4. You could kind of enter on the bottom, but let it slide up and catch the top on the exit of the corner. But especially once it got slick, it was mainly just high line dominant.
Tell you what, you came home in third. You got anybody you want to thank for a good finish?
Yeah, just everyone with Field Fillers, Motorsports. Thanks, Ground Pounders, for putting this on, and thanks for the broadcast. We sure appreciate it.
Yeah, there's Dalton bringing home in third here tonight. Let's bring this guy up here. Chris Peters. Chris, join the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Well, you was able to bring home in second tonight. How was the car and track?
The car's probably missing the whole right side by the amount of times I hit the wall. But other than that, it was a nice track. It was racy. Lots of passing going on, that's for sure.
Absolutely. He was able to get up to second. Now, you say that, and I was talking earlier, did you think the low line or high line was the best place? That low line looked like there early.
In the heat race, I thought the high line was the way to go, and it wasn't. At the start of the feature, I thought the low line would be there, but this track tends to be top predominant. Once it slicks off, you got to be up against the wall.
Definitely was there. Came home in second. Got anybody you want to thank for tonight?
Matt Coney Setup Shop, Carmen Concrete, and McCrae Truckin'. They support me on here, so got to thank them. Thank you guys for what you do. You for calling the races, and Ground Pounders for hosting these events.
There you go. There's old Chris. Home in second tonight. Well, this guy here, we'll call him the Dirt Slinger Man. Dixon, join the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Once you got out front, it was long gone from there, but it took a little bit. Tell me how this track ran for you, the high line or that low line?
For me, the whole night, just the high side. Towards the end there, you could probably run the bottom, but you'd have to hit it perfectly every lap to have a chance of keeping up with the guys on the top. So it was a lot easier running the top than it was the bottom.
Passing, how hard was it to pass? It was like sit there up front. You was having a good race there for fly jobs back and forth.
Yeah, it's just, when they reset the track, it hurts it. These cars, they're not as racy as they used to be with the new tire model. So, anywhere you go, it's going to be hard to pass somebody, especially when it's tacky. Luckily enough, I struggled in 3 and 4 a little bit. I was a lot better in 1 and 2 than he was, I think, and I just couldn't keep up in 3 and 4. I was trying to run different lines to try to get a good run out, because I knew if I had to slide him, I'd have to do it in 1 and 2. So there's a couple times there I got a good enough run to slide him, and it's hard to, especially when you have to slide all the way up to the wall. It's so easy for a guy to cut underneath you, and you scrub off so much speed when you slide in these cars now that it makes it a lot easier to get crossed over, and just had to keep sliding them. And eventually, I think he may get out the wall or had to check up a little bit and went to, and I kind of got even with them, and from there it was pretty much over.
Hey, still good run, good finish for you out there. You got anybody you want to thank for an awesome win here tonight?
Yeah, just everyone over at DSR Consulting, Speech Out 51, Absolute Wire DM, Burgers Tire and Auto, LBG Graphics. They all do a lot, and I wouldn't be here without them.
There you go, winner tonight for the Ground Pounders here for the UMP Mods. Tonight, that band, Dixon Slinger, slinging dirt out front. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. It was a fun race for myself and everyone here. Have a good night.